It's the Ankh. And you combine the Death Mask with the Ankh. And I will show you what it does. Here. Death Mask. Ankh. A symbol of life and a symbol of death. How will they combine? Well, just wait and see. We need to find a humanoid first. Ow! Come on now. Sadly, the cave is largely devoid of humanoids. Might get the odd damsel or caveman here or there, but we're gonna have to go deeper if we want to really see what this combo can do. So we'll just hustle. We find something in the meantime. Oh, hello, lady. You're a fine specimen to do this with. Lady. Oh, would you look at this? There's a guy here, too. So when you press the button now, it reincarnates them into resources, usually. Here, lady, I will reincarnate you. They can become bud bombs, vines, and, was that all they could? They become bud bombs, vines, and they can become scarabs as well. All things for you to collect, basically. It's a good way of getting resources real quick, especially late in the game when there are so many humanoids. And being able to just destroy humanoids with this is pretty useful, too. But once again, it does not work on living shopkeepers. It gives you the same message it always does, that his will is too strong. And you can't reincarnate a ham. That would just be silly. Lady, I'm gonna reincarnate you. I want to show them a scarab. The scarabs are the least common reincarnation. Oh, and you still get the usual death favor stuff, too, so... yeah, you still get those rewards. So let's see. I need to get deeper so there are more things to sacrifice. You can reincarnate man-traps, I do believe. So this goes well with any weapon that lets you knock them out, like the bow. I am getting wrecked. I should probably, like, eat this next lady instead of doing this. Oh, well, she just hopped right into the exit for me, so I guess that's how it's going. I don't feel the need to demonstrate how it doesn't work on that guy. I can't really knock you out where you are. Ow. So much for my damsel health. Can we find some cavemen? I want to show them a scarab. Although it probably works exactly the way you imagined. Yeah, gimme. Oh, this is the wrong button. No wonder I can't pick it up. God, I'm a moron. I've been playing this for how long? Like both versions? There we go. I think I hop a little closer. And you can totally reincarnate the plants into more plant material for you to work with. Yeah, I want to say the scarab is only like a 1 in 10 chance. So you're largely just going to get bud bombs and vines this way. So it's really good for later in the game when you kind of need those resources more. Come on, become a scarab. I want them to. Oh. Well, now I've lost the combo. Anyway, you get the gist, I think. The light ball hits the surface, and voila, it becomes a scarab. That's how that goes. So anyway, that was the Death Mask. And we know it combines with the Kapala already. I don't feel the need to show that off again. So, Grappling Hook. The Grappling Hook does have a pretty good one. Not the uncompensated dice. Not that, not that, not that. I do believe it combines with these spike shoes, and that's all. There's an unofficial combination with the parachute because it's useful, because then it like rockets you way up, and much like the vampire combo, you don't have to worry about fall damage, basically. But it combines with the spike shoes to allow you to use it in midair. Like, normally, you can't... It also lets you zip up right away. Like, normally it has to reach its pinnacle before it'll go. You can also kind of use it to fly. Kind of, not really. But yeah, it just goes. If you're falling too fast, it really won't save you. But otherwise, it's pretty good. And this is one of the best verticality options you can get. Like, I don't think anything can send you higher than if you jump and fire off the grappling hook while you're wearing spike shoes. You can clear an absurdly tall space with it. In fact, here. We'll see just how high we can go. We're gonna drop a bomb here. And here. We're just gonna clear out this whole space. We'll see how high we can go. Jumping from here. Well, we'll even go down one more. We'll go down one more and we'll see how high this thing sends us. Like a floor and a half. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. But you can't spam it. You can only fire one at a time. So if you want to fly with it, you kind of need to stay close to a ceiling so that it disappears quickly too. Pretty good combo. Alright, so now we're going to take that. No more weapons. We've got, let's see, there's the jetpack. This one's not super interesting, but it is very nice. It combines with the dice. And here's how. It never runs out of fuel. It never runs out of fuel. That's it. You never have to worry about landing ever again. Which seems small, but it actually is quite significant, because one of the few limiting factors to the jetpack's usefulness is that you have to land sometimes. And now you can just go. You can just go. Haha, can't get me. Can't get me. Can't get me, unless you can, which you certainly could if you tried, I suppose. Just fly. Just fly. Fly forever. So yeah, if you're lucky enough to get a jetpack and the dice in one run, you get infinite flight. Pretty good stuff. But also not super interesting. The utility far exceeds the interest factor, I would say. So let's hop in these spikes, and we'll move on. Looks like we'll be able to wrap up this series with this recording session, because there are only so many more things to show off here. We got... Oh wait, no, there's still one other thing we're gonna do. The Jordans! The Jordans. They've got to combine with something. Not the Ankh, not the compass. The Jordans. What did I combine the Jordans with? Oh, lamp, mission gun, parachute. The parachute. Oh, they combine with the parachute. That's right. Okay, so the Jordans, since we never even saw them in the first place, they make you super fast. Like, super fast. This is your walk speed, this is your run speed with them, and this is your regular jump with them. But when you've got them with the parachute, you get a double jump. And once again, just like with the vampire combo, you don't really have to worry about fall damage anymore because you've got infinite parachutes. Ow. And they even activate automatically, so you can just kind of go. Ow. I'm kind of surprised that happened that way, considering I was just saying you don't really have to worry about fall damage. Hold on. I want to do that again. I want to do that again. The Jordans didn't get their due. Besides, there's one other effect of the Jordans that's pretty interesting that we haven't seen yet at all. Come on, parachute. Ow! Oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh yeah, and if you even if you haven't jumped, you can still do one jump in midair. It's pretty nice, really. Yeah, oh, yep, and there's the other thing. Hold on, let me put this lady in her place. There you go. Yeah, when you get this combo, it calls you Air Jordan, but another effect of the Jordans is that it makes basketballs replace rocks sometimes. That's not an item combo effect, it just happens. You'll have the b-ball shoes, and sometimes you find b-balls. Woo! Woo! I guess you could call this an unofficial combo, since you can only get the basketball while you have the Jordans. You could theoretically keep the basketball without them, though. Like, if you ate another active item. God, you're just so fast. Look at you go. This is the speedrun combo. If you can find Jordans in a speedrun, it might be worth your while to use them. Just maybe. Can't say I would totally trust them without the parachute backup. They're pretty difficult to work with, honestly. In much the same way that the spring shoes can be. Oh, and once again, the Jordans are actually not an item I added to Spelunky. They were originally part of a basketball minigame that got replaced with target shooting at some point. But yeah, they were always in the game, always fully functional. We just added them to taste like Spelunky. And that was partially why I decided to add the thwomp traps in my previous update before this recording session. I was like, you know what? If they existed in the code, why not bother? Why not put them in there? Just give them a function. There were some other little odds and ends that I haven't added to taste like Spelunky for reasons I just didn't feel like it. Like, there used to be some mushrooms in the code. At least I'm pretty sure they were in there. And they didn't have any purpose. They didn't do anything. What they might have done, I don't know, but like Taste Like Spelunky seemed like enough of an endeavor that I didn't really bother. So that's enough for the Jordans. The ninja suit, did that combine with any of these? I don't believe it did. No, the ninja suit doesn't have any passive item combos. Pitcher's mitts? No, no. Not the dice or the hamjet. No, the pitcher's mitt doesn't combine with any of these. Pitcher's mitt sucks. Spring shoes. Okay, so hold on. I do know of one with the spring shoes. It's not the Ankh. I'm just seeing if there are any others before I go in here. I think it does only combine with the spike shoes. You combine the spring shoes and the spike shoes, and they make you extra bouncy. So whenever you jump on an enemy, let's find one we can just jump on regularly. I mean, I guess I can use that snake down there, probably. Oh, nope, the spikes got me first. It just occurred to me, maybe this combo should make me immune to spikes, but anyway. No, it doesn't. Anyway, we didn't actually get to see the power of it at all, so hold on, just hold on. Just hold the phone. You can also scroll up, so if you know where they are in there. They're alphabetically ordered, it's whatever. Just need to jump on an enemy. There's the floor. Hop. Snaky. You get a huge vertical boost when you jump on a thing. You saw it, didn't you? So it makes enemy hops extra useful. Like exactly there. Whether it's worth filling your active and passive spots with only those things, kind of hard to say. But it is yet another verticality option that works pretty well, I would say. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's die. I've only got a few minutes left here. So let's see. What else was there? Teleporter. We already know it combines with the compass in a way that is oh so delightful. Was there another one? I want to say there was, but I can't recall. Maybe there wasn't. It might only combine with the compass. I can't think of anything else that actually does something with them. I have an inkling in the back of my mind that it does, but I don't know. Alright, no, I guess that actually was it then, because there are no other item combos. But yeah, you can leave these on random, and just be like, I get what I get. Let's see what happens. We got the jetpack, and a parachute, and a machete. Let's go! We can't set any new records, crap! Oh, I know one thing I can show you before we're all done here. So, you know how the Tunnel Man can dig with, like, any weapon, and that's pretty cool and all? Well, let me show you. Let me just show you what happens when you, get a certain set of items with this guy. Oh. So let's suppose we had the machete, and the jetpack, and, the... Oh, what was it? Yeah, the Kapala. This is probably the most effective digging combo in the game. You have to be really careful with it because it's easy to take unintended fall damage this way. But nothing lets you raise a cave quite like this. And we found a buried web gun. How about that? Yeah, you've got to be real careful because it kind of it suffers from that principle of momentum when you're falling without having jumped first. It messes with your momentum and can cause you to take stupid fall damage for, like, no reason. The only sad part is, well, obviously, you can't set records this way, so you're not going to get to keep your high score, which could assuredly be very high indeed with this particular approach. But if you can manage to get it organically, I mean, machetes aren't that uncommon, and you're bound to see a couple Kali Altars on your way. It's just getting it also with the jetpack, which really brings the whole thing together. That's a bit of a stretch. It's pretty fun. It's also really tiresome. It can kind of wear out your fingers. I've never successfully completed a full run this way because I usually make some clumsy mistake early on and I, like, die in the caves. But it also gets pretty tiresome, honestly. The novelty wears off after a while. See, look, I'm almost already dead. I took that one little clumsy hit from that skelly and now I'm in trouble. Gotta make sure we get these, like, spider bloods and stuff. Look at this go. Just tear it apart. Just tear the whole place apart. It's also really easy to get crushed by blocks because, like, we've seen before where you'll break a block beneath one and they'll just fall randomly. And if you happen to be doing that when there's a block above you, well, you better hope the machete's still there and able to carve it out before it gets you. Because otherwise, you toast. It also kind of takes a bit. You see, that took us a full 2 minutes to do. But look at all that treasure, wow. But anyway, I'm kind of out of time for today, and I gotta get a move on, so that's gonna do it for now. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time with a little more Taste Like Spelunky, I guess. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.